FaZe. Not the Xayah, wants to go for that Kai'Sa. Has the shield of the ultimate and the reposition. Works out quite well there. I really like what JDG...
This changed the script a little. FaZe has got himself a cult, so he'll be scaling up to try and get himself relevant into the game as well. And FaZe against the enemy team called BLG, Offgang has to heads up about that.
Cult cashing in at about 50 CS as well, which gets a bit interesting to track. Rub being started by JDG, but it's leaving Xiaoshu out potentially to dry as the Infernal Rupture comes on forwards, and Xiaoshu will go on down. Infernal, by the matter of the fact that Xiaoshu is going straight to hell there. Volcanic
Strength to this dragon.
Being in, dragging down. 25% of HP, watch Scout the flag. What Joe going in on a double pulverize with the flash. Decent turnaround. The Temper Fate buys time. Over the wall goes Knight and turns around on the Scout. Cataclysm from Shun. They've lost Jungler in the form of Shadow, who's already dead. Backside though goes Finn, is on, tries to find the time with the magical journey, will not find anyway as Pays survives the attempt on his life, and Finn now caught up in the middle of nowhere. Knight caught by the flag and the drag goes back through the magical journey, but to what end? Gets a combo off, but it's a triple kill to Xiaoshu's Rumble.
Draw and Scout start the fight so incredibly well for JDG, and this was our worry. Elk even getting mashed in the mid lane.
Man.
Xiaoshu takes his 4th kill of the fight, a delayed quadra kill.
Cashed in now from FaZe as well, so that gold lead has just expanded there to about 600, 1,000 gold lead towards Xiaoshu's Rumble. Shun as well, very well involved. In fact, he and the Rumble are both 100% KP, feeling very happy with this game.
Reminder, JDG, they have the objective advantage too. It's a dragon apiece, but the 3 grubs will really help JDG at points. Now, the next time that BLG look to cross map, JDG will have an extra sting in that tower taking potential too. What do we have coming up next? We have, a second, might have a play in the spot zone. So just off a vision.
Yeah, I think he's just about to get interrupted. The killer instinct is just shy because the W missed. He's still going to die. I think he probably is. Just not going to go towards the Kai'Sa head, but pulverize, and the flag brings down eventually on Shadow. Now potentially in danger himself. They get a hero's entrance for that.
Stop ult is fought by JDG. Now that might be a little bit too far, but a quick kill onto On, who thought perhaps he was safe because he has Flash, he has the magical journey, sees just the lone Alistar and thinks that's fine, does not see the Jarvan behind him. Betrayed in the mid lane here, but it does have a bit of turnaround.
Then flashing for some damage there. Stun from Knight, courtesy of the TP behind the Xiaoshu is humbled by a solid TP in from BLG.
Okay, public enemy number 1 taken down by BLG. They'll take down that Jarvan. Shun almost lane, use it to get a kill, push that tower. Scout was doing this in 2023 against JDG in summer. That was his macro innovation. Knight uses it against his team now. Sky, of course, he has that 3 grubs. First turret, I believe, went to the site. Didn't go to JDG.
It went to BLG, but it didn't matter because JDG with the Herald have already managed to pick up some Versace's and are wearing some lovely heels right now.
I did wonder. I thought, hang on a second. I thought, BLG got that one. But the 3 grubs, they have the 3 grubs. They won't take this dragon fight, instead giving more gold over towards that Rumble in the top lane.
And again, that mid lane turret is nearly dead, courtesy of Paige shoving as well, so I think they'd rather get this wave shoved in. Help that turret go down top side. Just play this a little slower. It's not like BLG are in the best spot right now. Can they interrupt it? No, they can't. Joe tries to look for the flag and the drive, but the TP out now means actually Shadow's in danger on his own Raptors. Redemption comes on down. Flash out from Shadow, stays alive. Tibbers is there whacking people in the backside, and everyone does stay alive. Teleport interrupt not successful. That means the top lane turret stand.
JDG, they see the teleport animation coming up on top lane and they think, okay, we can look for a fight. They didn't exactly know where Bin was, but they knew enough to start things off. And while they don't get kills, they will get themselves access to that mid lane turrets. That's 2 of the outer ring position now contest.
Got a 2-item Kai'Sa who is shredding through this real fast. I'm not seeing smites around quite yet. On is here, has got Spellbook, no spite on it. George trying to body block. Tempered Fate is not going to be quite enough. I think Smite secures it. Call-For's gone to George, who's probably going to die as a result of the body blocking. But who else is going to die? It's Elcon the Corky. Why are you there?
That is the question everyone has to ask. Shun will jump forwards. Bin has Flash, might be able to escape with it.
Gonna try and find the angle for the flash head, but pulverize. Bin gets through the magical journey, but the rest of his team not in a great spot. Does escape. Bad from BLG in terms of the retreat. The problem is they've still lost a member, they've still lost Anagon, they'll still lose their rep bar. 2 seconds. Dragon spawn on the flank angle will be spotted up by that ward going on down. Both clone and real Wukong. BLG having to force their way into the river here. Scout on the flank angle is going to be spotted out.
Yeah, they'll see him nice and cleanly there. JDG Do have a fairly tanky Galio to play around. It's quite hard to shut him down on the flank at this point. JDG holding the objective right now. Redemption used to spot out the people in the brush.
So then we force back off that BLG. Have managed to get into the river at least. Shun looking for potential angle over the wall. Fall of the Forge God. Forces a slight retreat. Jaw. Low. Oh! Blasted before he can press ultimate. He was caught in the middle of the air. 3,000 HP on the Dragon. Shun at the back of the pit. Going going out. And BLG will earn themselves a soul point.
The arm wrestle goes the way of BLG this time. Is Pace going to be able to escape? Yes. Yes, he is. BLG managed to find themselves a good fight despite the fact that multiple flanks were open. They still did finish third in our league, and the difference between top 4 and the rest of the league was pretty significant, really, across the LPL. BLG, we can criticize them an awful lot, but that was a much better fight for them, and JDG are still coming in as the lower seed here.
Raw goes over the wall, headbutt pulverized on just about magical journey away. Could possibly finding absence from his knight is in so much danger. Has to flash away. Survive. Equalizer. Redemption is not enough. Scout surviving on the front as the shielded round comes down, and Shadow also falls. Jungle mid down. Baron is up, and JDG will surely be looking at it.
I think they have to, right? There's a teleport in from Scout to make sure that mid lane is pushed. Do they go towards the Baron afterwards? Surely you have to. With 30 seconds on the death times, you have a 2.5 item Kai'Sa gunning it down, and Lianfreeze and a Blood Lattice as well. That will be an uncontested Baron. JDG lose the Dragon fight quite handily, but BLG mess up it, and Shadow goes in, trying to bail out a play with his already lost. Now, I think it's bad enough losing in mid lane. Losing the jungle afterwards loses you the Baron. That is the killer moment.
Can't Baron now down to significant petal advantage. George does go forwards here. He's in a 1v3 and seems not to care. Of course, doesn't have a Kai'Sa in the back pocket. Smite burn. Scout now going beyond the turret to threaten and gets a taunt onto On. That'll be a dead bard. Nowhere to go. No magical journey allowed to be put down.
The switch switched to off. JDG, good picks in the side lane. BLG, they have been really struggling to make things work through side lanes. The entire split. Knights dying there was so important for JDG, and they're starting to roll across. Flag drag, dunk under the turret.
Cataclysm down, gonna buy a lot of damages. The spicy hot pot is spicy indeed. Killer instinct. And the Acathian Rain secures another 3, and I think BLG might just have lost the game.
Where has JDG been this entire split? This has been clean engages, great follow-up, and JDG have roared to life here in the first game of playoffs.
Exceptional stuff. It's been clean, it's been calculated. Bit of the cost of Soul Point, but not Soul. Elk is once again looking like game for the menu for the Hunters of Gen.G Gaming, who strike first in this series of Bilibili Gaming. They chose this team and might be regretting it by the time
Dax comes through for South-Su. So he is going to also bring out a little bit of a setup here where he has some strength in his own right.
Bomb to help. The Jax is also going to be there. And you have a lot of damage, I think. What it's going to come down to in my mind for JDG is not only is Kindred and Sivir going to eventually deal damage, but are we going to actually see coordination? Because that has, I think, been a big killer for JDG.
Oh, Ben trying to flash away, does go into the alcove here, and unfortunately he's on the wrong side here. He has no TP. He just came to lane. Soon gonna say hello to his old top laner. South-Su not gonna give over the kill, and it's gonna be a smack of the lantern for South-Su to get first blood.
Getting 3 grubs with a team that has Aurora and Jax.
Oh man. And the TP is just now coming up. It was way too late. Thought it was gonna come on cooldown a little bit faster than that, but
least forced ad read in the middle of the game possible. I'll make sure production and Lennon are staying on their toes here. We're getting teleport. Uh-oh.
Pace wants the damage here. He uses the spell so beautifully, baits On in, and On is just gonna die. That's a mark to Sun from his old support, and he's gonna say thank you for that.
And he gets us
running rampant when he was at his prime. And now he's got to perform. It is a marksman. It's something you have to execute on. And we're talking about execution. Pays. He's about to be executed out of this fight. He's trying to get away. The chomp wasn't enough. And Pays is going to flash away from On Dredge line.
They win
this!
That
was the most beautifully timed flash I've ever seen. And JDG just turned it completely on its head. BLG, where have you gone? Where have you been? And I don't even think Cotton Eye Joe could save them. BLG is getting ran down in this game number 2. Shun's going to pop his Lamb's Respite and force Elk's flash.
Oh my, this game's chalked, guys. 2,000 gold.
I don't know if they know either. TP coming in, but he's going to be able to burn this down fast enough. He should just get that smite down. He's going to go for the fight potentially after. Going to try to get over the wall here. Doesn't have any exit tools. Has nothing available. And Ben will say a howdy doody back right there as he gets his own kill and gets PLG's first kill of the game, 11 and a half.
So much access in these fights. Braum makes it impossible for them to look for anything. I know in a picture-in-picture we're seeing On get chased out, but what do you do when you're walking into so many immobile feats of strength? 2 games in a row, by the way,
insane.
of JDG getting feats of strength. Not a team that has been shy of being able to grab this. Actually, they have a much higher percentage of feats of strength completion versus BLG, over 10% better than their team, and they're the second best team in the league. But you look very excited here for JDG, but BLG still have a lot of tools to be able to play with. All of their ultimates available. Oh no.
Do they? They do. As they
get
to
do.
make
they
it
do.
rain
Teleport
right back.
now
There's
here
the pillar. Dwo. He's going to pop the unbreakable here. TP coming in on, going to lockdown Dwo, and Elk picks up the kill. TP very late from Scout as he's going to come in. Does have enough damage to separate the rest of them. Knight going to step up. Gets him locked down, but BLG going to start up the Rift Herald.
Okay, Shun, does he get in? No. Xiaosu's going to be moved away from this fight as well, going back to the lanes.
They're going to be taking a little bit of that standing gold on top side as they do trade the dragon. That'll be second dragon going over to JDG.
So BLG recognize that they're in a gold deficit right now, so they're going to try and ham-fist some of these turrets at overload, but you're not the team with grubs. If you're the team that has 3 grubs, you can do this. They're going to summon the Herald instead to try to get away. Scott has no teleport.
Man up top. Oh, they get the turret. I think JDG overstayed as they're going to get completely trounced under the turret and without the turret. As that will be Xiaosu dying. He didn't even flash. Realm Warp's going to come in from Knight and Bin as Big One going around the corner now.
No.
They're in some trouble. They're caught in a hard place here as the bullet time coming right back. Blocked by the Unbreakable, and Elk standing tall, but now about to stand down as it's Sun trying to step forward. Lamb's Respite is going to buy time. Oh my God, we got a 4-man jump castle here. Who's going down? It's craziness across, but look at Scout, the man that's been standing tall for JDG. He's still alive. That's a double kill going to Knight, and Scout trying to chase down Elk. I think he might be able to catch him here, but the strut is...
I like this movement from JDG. You use the Sivir to take control of mid. Xiaosu's going to hold this wave.
Oh. Well,
Scout.
They might not have Scout anymore as Knight gets him down. They're going to try to get something back. Paze goes over the wall. Blaststone Trader and JDG. They just get completely taken down. Okay. One pick turns into an avalanche.
Adacon's going to be started up here for JDG, and there are still Summoner spells missing, but now Aurora and this Sivir, no flash available.
You got to see the ultis line up here. The biggest thing is bullet time is down for Elk. It's about half health on the Adacon. Xiaosu is on the side. They're just now going to TP, and the rest, they know that it's about 5,000 health. BLG, they're going to try to collapse on Xiaosu. The Adacon is pulled off of. Sun's going to walk away, but they're going to try to get the catch, and they got on. Now Ben is trying to walk back. Xiaosu goes for the flash play on Elk, and Elk gets down. That lantern, it's a real weapon, and he's showing BLG the end of it and the end of their lives. As JDG takes them.
2 dragons. Dragon spawns in 30. They might just give up this one.
This dragon take from JDG and halt their momentum.
Oh, Xiaosu's going to have ult soon, and On is half HP. We're losing this dragon.
They're so scared. They are so scared to step up. Where is that bullet time going? It hits only Dwo, and now Paze sidestepping onto Ben, and BLG, they've lost their damn minds, and they're losing their damn heads too. JDG's going to catch out Elk as well, and they're going to just run down this poor misfortune. Doesn't matter if Knight is still unkilled. His entire team is crumbling around him, and now he is not even safe. As Scout steps up into this mid lane matchup, tries to take him down, can't do so, but the damage is done.
That's how we're using Realm Warp? FF, guys. Just get me to the 3rd game already. Like, this is a very amazing game to see coming in from JDG. It's only 2,000 gold, but... Man.
It's that race for the Silver Dragon Cup. It's finally here, and it's fueling JDG to become great once again because they've lost a lot of the respect of the league, but they're gaining it by completely dousing the fire of BLG. Is Scout now trying to get out, does flash away. He's alive. Now a double kill comes through as well for Pays, who has really stepped up to the plate in this game. And soon gonna chase down Beituan. Again, I said it. Bring one, bring all. Bring every jungler you could possibly bring. You could even get JJ in here. Let's get 2 junglers against Sun as he just steps up. Beituan's gonna stop him from jumping over, but that's for the inhib going down in mid lane.
That's Baron too. JDG, man.
Sun just hit 8 marks now. He's going to walk up this way as well. We have second item completed for majority. We also have third item for Pays. That's the big kicker here. As BLG, they're scared again. They are trembling in their boots. They started the Baron, but they don't have the wherewithal to finish it off. Now they're going to try to bait JDG into finishing it. Sausu's waiting with the hammer on the side, as that's going to be some ricochet damage coming through onto the pit. Now Elk almost goes down, but On does. And he's a little bit off. Now the Realm Warp will save BLG, but the Baron goes to JDG.
Oh my god. And perfectly over into this Dragon. You get to push mid and bottom lane wave. This is incredibly good stuff. And some of the things we actually saw from JDG at the end of Split 2, when they were a top 4 team in the league.
And I think we might need to go back to that Candyland graphic and do shoots and ladders for BLG. And honestly, this is Candyland for JDG all along. They're eating everything. They got the lollipops in their mouth. They're just hanging out as they get the redemption heal. Knight is just standing still. He finally just goes down. That's the first death for the golden left hand. And Sun is stunting all over his old team. He says, "How dare you replace me?" As a triple kill comes through for Sun. And that's JDG off to a 2-0 rout of BLG.
Oh, it just feels good. Honestly, the way that they're playing, JDG, they don't care about the nameplates. They don't care that they're even losing to some of these lanes. They had good drafts, they have had good setup, and now we're on match point. It is 12:30.
No. It's not 4. It's not. You could have picked it at 4.
I feel like I called this draft, Lennon. I said Jin on 4 for Jin.
As Pays comes to lane, Bin unsuspecting. He first picked this Ambessa. He wants to have success on it. Now he's going to be ran down by Sun and Pays. He's like, why is this jungler fighting me right now? First blood goes over to JDG. As Sausu handles business in the bot lane.
He needs to watch his Beituan, though. He's getting his another respawn Raptors here. He needs to get to level 6 soon.
Oh, Scout, you are dead. Okay, solo bolo for Knight as he takes control back of this mid lane in this series.
So dry. So dry.
That was, yeah.
Scout, you needed to take the recall. Wanted
flash.
to greet another wave. I mean, sure, yeah. Xiaosu, if he got a solo kill on the bin, I think we're wrapping up this series. On is moving around the map, getting vision, helping his jungler get priority. It's a tough look here right now for JDG. This is probably the best early game we've seen from BLG.
Face just keeps eating the engages from On over and over again. Can't do much as the Jin.
That looks like is going to be the next play for both of our squads.
Paranoia Shockwave, and you can't get away from that when it's executed beautifully. He does get the seismic shot back, and Beituan's going to be forced to flash away. That was the combo we needed to see, and BLG rise to the arm, moving Elk up.
This is fake, guys.
Got to
We're
be
not
careful
this.
then. Oh, they tried to get the play onto Elk. Miss out on the deadly flourish there, but they're going to turn back onto the Dragon, and they will end up getting a neutral objective for themselves.
Let's get our waves, guys. I think Beituan not contesting for that Dragon is the right play. He's almost half a level over his opponent right now, and him getting these camps is really, really needed if JDG want to stay relevant in this game. Scout's already down 0-2. We have not been able to really leverage this Jin in side lanes quite yet, but still need to wait to see what Scout and how he's going to be able to utilize this Weaver's Ball.
I thought the 100 Thieves were already playing today, but apparently Beituan is doing so yet again as he does find more camps. And Scout's getting engaged on in the side lane. I thought this was his home. I thought this was where he was supposed to be safe, but he is taken down. Scout caught in the side lane. Xiaosu trying to catch Ben out in his side lane as he does miss that Q. And he's going to try to get the kill anyways onto Ben. He's trying to take him under turret. The Q3 is going to go a little bit wide.
There's a BLGR to their first items in comparison to their opponents. I mean, Pays is
got the focus again. Beautiful combo, and it gets that much more dastardly when he just chunks all of your health. Knight finds another pick. That's 2-0 and a 0-4 Scout. He's not having the same performance he had in that game number 1.
There's no protection for Scout going over.
It will indeed, continuing to bolster this advantage they have. A lot of standing gold, at least, for the Rift Herald play if JDG can pull it.
There is a teleport disadvantage from the solo laners here. Obviously, Xiaoshu still has his and can show up on another side lane, but
The dancing grenade proc to really
it only was good when you had Static Shiv. Static Shiv
that
solved
was
a lot of his
amazing.
issues.
It was incredible. I do wonder if we'll ever see that again, but now we're going to see a play that we've seen many times before, as they didn't actually pull the shockwave combo there. Now he's going to pull it and miss it. A little bit of a combo mismanagement there from BLG. Now JDG going to turn the trigger and pull that trigger. Try to get down one pick. They're going to open up the curtains. That's a big seismic shove. Elk almost goes down, or at least on rather. Elk does save him. The shot gets blocked by... Oh my god, Xiaotu. You absolute Chad. Public execution went wide. Scout wants to go back forward. They get the seismic shove on a Bin. Xiaotu has leveled the back line. He is going to turn around here as Bin goes down. Go down. It is a 2-for-1 in favor of JDG.
Oh, Lennon. There's have to imagine that Knight's going to finish his 2 items. There's already 2 items completed here for Elk. Maybe Beich1, if he gets a kill, if he gets his turn on top side, he could squeeze for that Black Cleaver.
And he's shredding them, but JDG are coming with a response from Sun. It will be a 3v2, but it will get them to turret in the end. So just a bit of pressure on Xiaotu, and they will move away. It's so tough, right? We've seen the cracks in the armor. That's why we make fun of it. That's why we make a joke about it, because BLG haven't been the consistent piece they have been. Now the paranoia is coming in. There's the shockwave combo, but it's blocked a lot of damage there as they do end up getting the pick, though, onto Duo. Xiaosu has showed up. He's trying to kill On. In the end, Shun also goes down, and a couple quick play calls from BLG, and they are right back in the driver's seat. 5,000 gold up.
That's the Otacon immediately going over to them. Great spot. Maybe they go for a second one here.
They got him. That's all you need. Scout will go down for a 6th time in the game, and he's almost got 100% death participation here, as that will be the Dragon going over to BLG and the Atacon. They get their cake and eat it too.
All right, that might just be the only. You want to see if they can force. There's a lot of movement around this mid turret. They want to get this final mid-tier 1.
Okay, they're just going to get the Blade Caller damage on the Xiaosu. Xiaosu tries to get the all-out. He gets publicly executed, and a double kill comes through for Bin. Now Pays has nowhere to run. A seismic shot from Scout is going to separate them a little bit, but he goes down in the end anyways. It is a 3-for-0 in favor of BLG.
Errors here and there, but it feels more like stepping stones for BLG. Let's take control of the jungle and just run this map. This is the BLG leaders, and maybe Xiaoshu if he gets his all-out, but another one. Oh, boy.
Another one. And another one.
So
I did the math.
I was looking. Knight, since he joined, has only missed a single split of all pro votes.
That's crazy.
Can you guess which one that is?
Was it back in like 2021?
It'd be 2022 spring.
Oh.
It was rookie, Xiaohu, and Scout.
That was a good year, though. That was a good year. Oh, man, that's crazy. I mean, Knight, he's a puppet, but if he is, it's looking real good. And Knight's found a lot of promise in a puppeteering career as we move forward, but that's going to be JDG trying to get back into their own jungle, moving out with that Weaver's Wall, and Scout misses literally everything. Meanwhile, Blade Caller is going to trap down Xiaosu a little bit. Non's going for the Grand Entrance combo. Oh, Public Execution goes wide again, but they have the damage. They try to take him down. Oh, that Worth Ground is going to do a lot here, as the Unraveled Earth does not do much in the end, as it doesn't really block any of that escape from PLG, and they are just taking everything at this point. Scout is down yet again, and that is a legendary death spree right now for him. They are just playing with their food at this point.
Oh my god, guys, we are really dragging this fight out. Let's get this Baron. Ghost dead. All right, Shun, let's get in there, brother.
Oh, he used the all-out. There you go. He used it. Now they're just trying to take down the Baron. Oh, the double combo. He had the curtain call coming through, but it's not nearly enough damage. And Shun's going to go down, too. He just wanted to join his brethren as the Baron.
There we go. Look, guys, it's game 1.
Yeah, it's game 1.
Hell yeah. Look, you can't even tell.
Easy, easy. No problems there whatsoever, I'm sure. But JDG would not be very upset. But it is a very big comeback from BLG.
This is so important for BLG to find this back. We need to have them in contention, because they're a team that I think is even, or at least with BLG back in form.
So we see the siege coming down. Still about 1:40 on the Baron buff here, and another Paranoia just to make them scared as he goes in with the Shockwave combo. Actually, Shockwave wasn't even used. There's a public execution coming in from Bin. It does hit onto the back line on the pace. He's going to burn that barrier. He's going down, though. We're getting just to the absolute catastrophe that is the end of this game. Out flashing for it. He wanted his own stake in this one. As Bin is under turret, he's just tanking everything at this point. He's taking turrets. He's taking a triple kill, and that's going to be BLG getting themselves back into this series and marching towards that reverse sweep as they take a game off JDG.
All I have to say.
Morgana jungle! Baton! Look at him. He's ready. He is locked in. He is locked in. Of course, JDG's Chovy back in the era of TES versus JDG. Knight knowing that one all too well, and Knight knowing Scout's angles all too well here. As Scout goes too far forward, the flash play, and Knight outplays him again. Reset and pays will too.
If Bin doesn't miss out on this entire wave, it's much better.
Oh, Xiaosu, you can't die. He's down 300 health. Elk's going to try to chase him down the CC chain. He's going to flash away from the bomb. Is it enough? Oh, it's going to flash over the chains. He's trying to lock him down one more time, and that's going to be a big side lane kill as BLG are up.
This wave for free to bounce him back into this game. This is an amazing start for, and look at Patron. He just gets to take this for free.
He's just pressuring it on. It's going to flash over. Okay, On went a little bit hand there as now Scout has arrived. He's level 5. Not going to have the big combo just yet, but BLG are trying to find their escape path. The lockdown coming through as they're going to be able to follow this through. The explosive charge on Shun is going to back them away, though. They don't. That might be one of the, I know it's only 7 minutes in as the Dragon going down super early compared to the last game we had. 2v2 in the top side. Mega Inferno Bomb going to be popped. Alex steps up now without much mana here. Pays is going to try to get him back with a little Blight Stack Piercing Arrow combo. And do this potentially.
Gotta wait. Scout's going to have to push on through mid. Doesn't have Q3. He's going to be late. This is probably just going to be 2 grubs for BLG at the very least. And see if JDG tries to squeeze them on the exit.
Oh, they absolutely just take all 3. As okay, step up here. That's all of them going down. And unfortunately, Shun just gets locked down. Scout just decides he wants to try to go forward. Shun held that Glacial Prison, didn't want to go with the trigger pull, and that'll be...
Not super impactful, but maybe this kill on the Xiaosu gets them the turret as well.
Could be very impactful. I'd say at this point, if they do get this side lane kill on the Xiaosu, they're going to pop everything here. Even the Mega Inferno Bomb over the top with the alley-oop for Elk. How much health, and he's not even level 6 yet, so I don't know how... really strong this defense is going to be against the Tristana and Ziggs, the destruction combo here. Should be able to use the satchel charge here soon to take it down, and that's going to be the turret gone. That's feats completed for BLG, and almost killing JDG on the exit. The flash there. They will get a second one with the satchel charge, so Ziggs doing his job as much as they can in the jungle as BLG take the Krugs. P1's having an incredible performance on this Morgana so far. He's barely not able to make it out. This is their own teammate. Chill. Bitchwan says no, and that's going to be the kill tonight.
I just don't understand
Scout.
it. Maybe this is just
desperate.
to stop them. Scout.
Desperate. Oh my God, what am I watching? That is desperation to a T, and there's no T in desperation.
Please,
and they do end up getting the kill back.
And I have to say, I think that JDG, we talked about it in game number 1 that their map play wasn't very clean, but that they're just outplaying their opponents. We're now starting to see that come to fruition.
Oh my!
The
auto attack goes through after very close. But it is going to be the Dragon going to BLG. That'll be second Dragon going their way. No bounties to claim for JDG, not even close to contesting this one.
Rune, he has a lot less tankiness than, things like the Leona. And that's why we've seen Maokai and Nautilus kind of fall out of favor in support. A lot of stats taken out of Maokai last year especially. But now look at this. JDG, we are 4 people on mid for no reason. Bin took a top lane tier 1. Tristana is still in the side lane. Sure, man. Cool. Nice game.
The Rift Herald is going to be started up by Scout here. Ben's going to be over here. They're going to TP in as well. Scout's already about half health. He's getting chunked by the Rift Herald. And now BLG are in full force here. They immediately punish the TP from Xiaosu, and they're going to punish it hard. Xiaosu's going to get bopped into the fight. He's still alive, though. He's pretty tanky. Twirl tries to find an engage. Scout goes in. Go over the top. He goes with the Fade Seal. He's trying to kill Knight, but it's not enough damage. Knight survive, and BLG turn, and they absolutely decimate JDG. Pays will finally find a kill, and it's on tonight. That's all good and well, but it's BLG with a monumental lead.
Let's just get this one over with. A very dominant games, 3 and 4 here for BLG. Maybe playing with Elk, play a Ziggs 5-0 and 3. We're having Tristana for Knight. It feels like what can Knight not really play aside from maybe a Seer?
Yeah, and Elk is putting on a wonder star performance on the Ziggs right now. He is just doing so much work in these fights. He needs to put on so much pressure here as another turret should fall. The satchel charge will be there. Chovy just says no. He's going to try to hold the line, but the turret fell anyways. BLG rebuffed the engage from JDG. That's going to be a little bit of mobility from JDG used to try to collapse on the bot side of this fight. Knight's coming over though, and now JDG, they're starting to get a little bit split. Mega Inferno Bomb almost kills Pays. They try to take down Bin on the other side with Scout. They return onto On, and they do end up finding the pick.
It's a single pick. It is going to be traded for multiple turrets here. Pace. Can JDG actually properly set up for this? You have Maokai ult coming up in like 15, 20 seconds here. You have blue buff being spread around. I think Joe's in danger.
You get the flash out there. Solar Flare went a little bit wide. If you didn't flash, it would have been perfect. Shun stepping up to be this front line. Again, BLG, what they want is they just want to put On, they want to put Bin in front of these carries, and they just want to open up the artillery. And they do end up throwing that Mega Inferno Bomb. There goes Scout with a potential engage. Not going to find it, though. The Chains Corruption had been used, and that's a lot of utility out of JDG's side. Here comes the Unstoppable Onslaught. Dwo was waiting for a perfect angle for the Nature's Grasp, but they aren't taking down Bin. He's still so damn tanky, about half health up, and Atacon is starting to do some work for the team. Knight stepping away, though. That will be Elk getting on the X side of this fight, as now it will be On in trouble. Oh my god, Bin! He just flashes forward, decimating smash into a kill, but now sacrifices life. Will go zombie mode as Scout now goes into the back line. That's going to be an escape from him with the soul unbound, but Bin is still chunking the back. Pace finds another kill in the end, and BLG, they've just lost a huge chunk of the advantage they had.
That was an incredibly sloppy
soul. It's a pretty big marking point for them. As JDG know that, they're going to try to move over. Shun is coming down, but he's going to start the Krug, so they're just going to give this one over. The soul point to JDG as they start up. There's BLG as they start up the Atacon here, and JDG need an answer.
They have no buttons. There's no Fate Unsealed. There's no Maokai ultimate, at least for 5 seconds here. It's 10 now. I mean, they're backing up. BLG are showing a lot of respect to their opponents, where I think if they had... Can they get in, though? Elk is on the other side here. No ultimate. Can Beichuan steal? He's doing a lot of damage.
Oh, it's a 50-50. Nature's Grasp has come back up. They're going to wait. The Atacon is resetting. It's leash range. It's gone. No. It's going to get 4,000 health back now as a Scout looking for an angle on the Bin. This is a chaotic fight. Decimating Smash going in. Shun sitting in the pit. It's him versus Beichuan. It's going to go to Shun. He takes away the Atacon, but now BLG trying to take the fight after. Big damage coming through from the double artillery of BLG as Elk and Knight, they are stepping up. That's a double kill for Knight himself. And what did Atacon cost JDG? Maybe everything.
There are so many minion waves being dropped. They win the fight around Atacon, and he gets a pickaxe. Like, the difference in mid lane right now is so pivotal, and Scout and Knight feels like LPL. I don't know what to say.
LPL Ram.
We're getting 5 people. Knight is hitting Dragon right now by himself. This will be the soul. JDG are not in position for this.
Whoa, just getting popped, and there goes the Mega Inferno Bomb to pop Scout. Just about half health on him. Dragon gone. JDG, no hope in this game, as that's an Infernal Soul over to this artillery comp. And Knight, he's waiting. He wants it. He sees Dwo. He says, you have nothing left. You had flash, but it didn't matter. And he takes down yet another kill in this BLG-centric game.
They're just going to go for this Baron. There's no reason for them to not to, and when they have the Baron, not a factor in this game. Free Baron, free Soul, free game number 4, and send us to 5 for BLG.
I need it. I need Silver Scrapes in my veins. The first game, the first series, and the first everything, I feel like, for these teams in this tournament. We still have double lives. We still have that lower bracket, but we wanted to see what version of these teams we were going to get.
And they don't have any real frontline outside of this. Aatrox has a ton of HP, and Maokai, who has a Mikhail's.
There's some wild stuff going on right now. Chains of Corruption gets blocked by the Black Shield. We saw ultis going everywhere. We see Elk flashing away from Scout, using the satchel charge. as well to get away from him. And I love that JDG are trying things, but they are hitting the wall right now.
Oh boy, that was both the Mikhails from On and also the Black Shield from Beitron. Oh no, Knight
Dude,
trying
they're
to look
just
for
playing
something.
with them. I thought Elk has the rocket jump at this point. He is just using the satchel charge beautifully. And BLG, they're just pulling on the strings of JDG right now.
They need another turret. They need another wave in mid. Elk is going to recall. He's going to teleport back in. He'll probably have finished shot Raptor with an auto attack.
Yeah, I mean, he will do that, and he almost just one-shot pays with his ultimate. Now we see On just all in, straight onto Scout. And unfortunately, Scout will literally have 1 kill in the last 2 games and a heap of deaths on top of that. Knight has truly had the better end of it, and BLG have had the better end of these last 2 games. I knew it was destiny. We knew it was destiny coming into it. Now BLG just need to put the finishing touches on this decimation of JDG. Elk throws another couple bombs at Chovy. He loses all of his health. Pace can't even hit a piercing arrow, and now On is the target here, but Shun is going to try to get the resets now going for Xiaosu. A beautiful delayed satchel bomb coming through. They do end up getting Elk after it anyways, but Knight has been tearing them apart the entire time. It's going to be a couple kills going their way, and game number 4 going BLG's way as we crest over to game 5. Silver Scrapes is in the... Now you have the Mel. If we know anything from recent NACL lore, this Mel can provide so much spacing and have so much strength.
Out on the camp, then it doesn't matter right now, because what's the real important... Oh, no!
Oh, the hook! BLG was worried about the Blitzcrank. They're getting paid for it right now.
If Scout had landed the gold card before or during the hook, during the air, that would have turned into a big kill. I think Beitron just kills this guy.
Oh, Shun. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. He was trying to again in the mid wave, so he is losing so much to this melt. Like, I don't think Knight is, Knight is a great player. We've done a lot to talk about him on the hold.
Oh, a little bit of gameplay on the bot side, and unfortunately, Zwo does not have a life to give as he is out of it. And now BLG, we're actually looking for that
spotted out by Zwo, but it doesn't matter. They got another plate here for the Caitlyn. Twisted Fate is getting screwed. I feel bad for Scout, but also he picked this matchup.
Oh, they're just going to try to all in on tonight. They're going to try to get a combo there. Scout finds it. Shun gets the kill and gets away with the keeper's verdict. Now Scout going to step up. He uses the blue card as get a little mana back there.
Ignite from that 6 minutes timer. He is losing out on efficiency for his spellbook. And I think another reason why we've had so much criticism for this legendary player.
Oh, speaking of some criticism, he has the flasher. He's about to get triple tapped there. Does end up burning that summoner. Get a TP in the bot lane as Thatcher on this bot side.
They need to protect this wave and the next one because they want to wait until turret plates go down. At least get help one more.
Play? What does he do? He's just getting ran down by Beitron. And I might have been all the givings to Shun early, but now he is getting gapped by the jungler of BLG, and Zwo is going to pay for Shun's sins and go down. And unfortunately, that will just mean we do get the escape coming through.
Oh no, run him out of his jungle. No red buff.
Oh yeah, leave. No dogs here. No dogs allowed, as BLG will be taking the red, will be taking the bot side. And I don't think there's been a single close game, I feel like, in this entire series.
Dude, Scout, so look at the minimap. Scout teleported from here with his ultimate to here. So we're seeing that BLG can keep their range, use this standoff with the rest of their team. And honestly, now if Shun gets close, you're just getting Mordekaiser ulted.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to dodge out, actually. That was really nicely done. But the flash play, the Death Realm is there, and he's working him now. Shun is stuck in the pit with Bin, and his team is getting dashed without him. He's going to try to go in, get the reset, but On goes for another repel. It gets away. No way. On just survived. A double kill comes through for Elk, and BLG can do no wrong.
They're going to grab the... God, this is just feats of strength here for BLG. An incredibly strong start to this game. Maybe a fast play here.
Elk. Oh, Elk went with the tilt over Peacemaker and just gave his life away. Beitron trying to come over, but Pays will flash for it. Gets the kill in the end. And a little bit of something back for JDG. As tries to get the kill on a Beitron. Won't end up getting time. He's not only dodging the Blitzcrank grabs, but so much damage, so much engage And something I'm realizing from watching these fights is JDG just have no real way to take these fights. And because they're down, Shun is so low, and he is really the only person that can step forward. Zwo is looking to pick people a lot of times, so Shun has to be the one to step up because Xiaoshu is just in the side lane forever.
And it does not get much better here. Oh, Knight trying to use a rebuttal. He's going to be safe.
Oh, Shun goes in, gets the reset, gets the one and the healing back. That was a misplay from Knight. Now JDG going to move back over. Beituan was trying to help out with this dragon. Down half health, it will real reset as now we get the movement into this.
Oh no, oh no.
Ben's coming over. He's got the Death Realm.
They're not even starting this. Yeah, Ben can just walk straight in. Oh, Scout, what the?
Scout? Scout just went for the mega play on the Elf, but they didn't even get him. Now Shun has to pop his invulnerable as he's now getting very much harassed. Beituan tries to go for Pays. The double knock up there with the Keeper's Verdict, and now BLG. They're just going to run away with the non-tanky members. Scout's getting handled by Elk. Elk needs one more hit. He can't find Scout in the end. Now Ben trying to handle the rest of this one. He's going to try to get one more, but he can't do it. And JDG, they end up finding at least a little bit of promise in this game. Still about a 1.5K deficit. This became a very wonky fight. It looks like in the picture-in-picture we're starting up for another one. Oh, they just all in.
Show me the I get into the play.
Yeah,
Come
shall
on.
we go? I think we should go. As now JDG looking more so for the rest of this fight. On's getting pretty chunked here. Maiden's gonna walk on by. On doesn't have much of a health bar to speak of. We are posturing around this dragon. Would be third dragon for BLG, and they started up.
Shun is trying to get back his HP by doing the Raptor camp. He's going to go for red buff or maybe just link around and slink into the back end of the pit. No, he doesn't have enough time.
It's getting low, but the yellow card from Scout is going to hold them off. Beituan going for the 50, and he gets it. Beituan makes the difference for yet another moment. He gets soul point for BLG, and the Death Realm has been used on Scout. Ben, I don't think, can finish Scout off before he comes out. Now he's in the midst of the team. Pays free firing on the side. Pays has not been focused, but they get the one kill going. Elk now realizes what's happening. His Keeper's Verdict coming ready for Beituan. He's not going to get hooked in the end. He's not going to pop the Keeper's Verdict either. Both teams walking away with one dead.
Wow, one will take this away from their opponents.
They're going to try to do so. They have 2 item spikes. They're going to have enough damage to try to burst
no
this
rebuttal.
one down. JDG are moving over. Pays almost half health now, though. There is the Twisted Fate trying to come in to this side as soon. Hanging on the backside, he's just going to get Death Realmed if he walks up, and Atacon is going to go over, and Elk just sits Pays down. With the help of Knight, the combo comes alive.
Wow, Knight uses the rebuttal, throws back the True Shot Barrage at Pays, and nearly all Ben needs to do is walk up to Shun, hit him with the Death Realm, and that's 99% guaranteed Ocean Soul for this BLG comp. And they have no damage from JDG that actually gets them through that kind of comp.
Shun is literally, he can't
dead.
do anything. Zwo just died for him again. He literally fought Beituan for like 4 or 5 seconds there, did literally nothing. Scout's going to take a side lane turret now, so a little bit of recompense for JDG.
I know why the observers went there. He used his ultimate to give them vision. They've got nothing. Soul spawns in 20.
On the edge for BLG.
Can they get into a spot? They need to help Knight get through.
Oh, the rehook, the rebuttal. It's not enough. Knight's going to fall. He did end up getting 5-man root. The dragon is the focus now for BLG.
On's almost dead. Shun could look for this. He has no way over the wall. He has to try to use his ultimate, maybe flash. Both teams are really hesitant over this. They need, if you are BLG, you're trying to pull this dragon to your side of the river, get all those traps down. I need to watch where Ben is right now.
Oh, the hook onto Ben! He's gonna get him. He goes into the Death Realm. He buys so much time. Oh my god,
they got it!
He's trying to kill Zwo. The dragon goes over to BLG. They get the soul. They're turning on to Shun. Shun's getting taken down now. They're gonna start working back. They have the Atacon. The damage is done. Ben ends up finding Zwo as well. It is the 3. Oh, he's going to get a lot of damage. Not going to kill Pays, though. It is ending up being a 2-for-1 in favor of BLG.
On BLG.
Oh, this is so tough. And he's going to get rebuttaled right back. Does a lot of damage to Zwo. And that's going to be the Baron going to BLG. They're going to TP in the back, though. As Scout just gets caught out. He's going to get flashed on by Ben. Scout's going to try to buy some time. The Baron goes over to BLG. BLG are a bit split now, but they aren't split in who they want to kill. It's Xiaosu who just gets obliterated by Knight and Elk and the rest of the crew. As soon, it's friends, but it's not Frau. It is enemies for sure in this series. Against his old team, against his old friends, he cannot stand tall, and BLG will destroy JDG in this game 5.
It doesn't even matter. Like, Scout's life does not matter in this game right now. He's going to gold card again. They're going to try and chase him out. For what reason, I don't really know, because you're wasting this Baron timer that we could be using pushing bottom lane. Mid-wave, they're currently assaulting the mid-tier 2.
Oh,
that's a rebuttal to pull Chovy. And
dude.
let's just put the cherry on the top here. Let's finish this game here for BLG, and let's send them to the upper bracket.
Oh, the ace in the hole. Pays is down. President down. That's an ace, an unofficial one going through. As soon just spawning now. An incredible come up from BLG in this series. Games 3, 4, 5. Domination coming from them, and a reverse sweep you can dream of to start the playoff run.
Very important, and what a dominant way in the back half of this, especially with Beitron coming in. What look does BLG have for the rest of playoffs? And what does this playoff bracket now hold for us with JDG in the bottom half?
Game 5 Bell for Knight, the first competitive Bell for him coming through, and it's a team-wide effort. JDG have nothing in the tank, and BLG, they'll rise to the occasion, a reverse sweep to start this